Good morning, my beautiful, gorgeous YouTube fam. It's C Nate. Anyway, GMan, I see GMan posted a video response for me, so I'm gonna check that out now. I'm gonna actually check it out on cam so I can pause and respond as necessary, or as needed. All right, hold on a second, guys. I have to hurry up too because I have to go. I'm running late today. I agree. We should definitely talk about the problem. You know what I mean? Like as adults, though, not like just calling names and bashing people because that really gets you nowhere. Like when you need to when you need to resolve a problem, especially dealing with adults or even teenagers, even children. I'll just go ahead and put it all out. Dealing with anyone, you need to be respectful. And you need to talk. Be able to talk. And adults, there's no excuse for adults just calling names and being disrespectful. Like you don't solve a problem by doing it. It's all in the approach. Like if someone came at you very negatively, I'm sure you wouldn't respond like you would if someone came at you positively. But let's continue. Okay, now he's talking about people who want to he's talking about people that give I guess he's saying they're giving excuses like, well, they had to do it because this, that, and third. Sometimes people do sometimes people do have issues. Obviously you probably never experienced it before or never experienced it, and or maybe you have like a support system. Some people don't have support systems. Some people don't have family. Some people don't. And some people don't even have friends like that can help them. Like you may have a ton of friends, but they may all be broke, just as broke as you. You know what I mean? Because y'all all may be coming from the same thing, and you know what I mean? Or you just don't have a support system, because it's not about everyone being broke. You may have people that that have money, that have a lot of money, but that just wouldn't help you if, even if you asked. You know what I'm saying? That turn you down. Like they're really like selfish and just self-centered. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people don't have a support system, and I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna judge her for doing that or anyone else because like I've been in positions myself where even though I wasn't naked, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like I've been in positions myself with I explained that. But anyway, I'm gonna talk. Let me continue this because I have to hurry up. Okay, now the get a job thing just posted up. Okay, that's fine. Let's say someone lost their job. Let's say they needed money right then and there so they wouldn't be homeless for their rent that month. Let's say they found a job, but let's say that bill is still there. Your rent isn't going to wait for you, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you need, your car payment, whatever, it's not going to wait for the couple or a few weeks before the first check comes. So sometimes your excuses, like your options, like that people have, they're great options. If you could use those, definitely I would say do so first. But sometimes those options don't work. Then what? Should they just sit back and get evicted or have nothing or not be able to, come on, we got to think about that too. But let me continue. I agree. You just you said don't do the tricking off thing because at the end of the day, if no one supported it, no one would do it. Let's just be real. Like if strippers, for instance, if men didn't go to the strip clubs throwing dollars at them or like girls that's tricking or prostitutes on the corner or whatever else. If men didn't do it, or girls that get with guys in relationships just for their money, like you got to think of it on a whole scale. But that's like dudes offer money because they know it can get them what they want, and women give what they want to dudes because they know they can get the money, which is what they want. So it's like both sides. That's why I can't like get mad at one. Like I can't get mad at the females. I can't get mad at the males because everyone plays their part. Like stop. Like if everyone stopped supporting it, it wouldn't be an issue. And also, I want to say this: it starts at home. I'm now at 1 minute and 49 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm not even finishing this video. But it starts at home. Like if parents were good parents to their children, like good mother, they played an active mother, positive mother and father role, so active and positive mother and father team. You know what I mean? With their children, they had the time. I know it seems like I'm rushing, but I'm trying to rush because I got to get out of here. I think I got the 6 minutes to watch this if I minimize my talking. But so like if they played an active role, it would, you know, if they were there for their children to talk to their children, you know, to guide them, then this would reduce a lot of this as it is. But we all know the families are becoming more and more broken. You know, they've been that way, but now it's like even worse. And then the whole moral, the standards, everything is changing. You know, so it's like. But anyway, let me continue. He said, I touched plenty of this, now I'm getting paid for it. What's like black power is that? Well, I mean, I guess that's how people looking at it. They figure, I guess, I'm doing it for free and getting nothing and still on my butt. I guess I might as well do it for money, which is really messed up, but I guess that's just how people looking at it. I guess they looking at it from the stripper's perspective or whatever. But let's continue. Okay, he just said he can't stand black women that get up here defending other black women for being a hoe. He can't stand. So you can't stand me? You can't stand me, GMan? Was that for me? Is my video response? You can't stand me? That's kind of messed up. Like I got love for you and you can't stand me. How horrible is that, y'all? Like he can't stand me. Like I just put logical, you know, the logical. I put the real reasons. I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about like you're a man, so you understand from a male's perspective. I'm a woman. I understand it from a woman's perspective. You know, and I'm just putting that out there. I'm trying to keep it real with you, just like you keep it real with me, just like you say you're not going to keep hush. Why do I have to keep hush? We feel the way we feel, and we should be able to feel that way without saying, oh, I can't stand you. You know, as long as it's not, I mean, it's not me, so I don't, it's whatever. You know, like, you feel how you feel, you can, whatever. I mean, I guess I'll just add you to the rest if that's the case, you know. I'm assuming it was for me because you got it under my thing, and I'm the one that was defending her. I'm one of them. But I'm just trying to be logical. You know, like, people run into hard times, and maybe you have yet to do so, but so many. And a lot of females won't tell you, like, and this is, like, nothing. Like, to me, it's nothing. Like, I don't care what nobody say, it's nothing. Like, she was up here. It's not cool. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. It's not cool. But she could have done much worse. People, regular chicks, young chicks, old chicks are doing much worse. You know, things that they would never speak on, but then got the nerve to be hypocrites and get up here and talk about everybody else like they don't do nothing. And that's the funniest thing, because I've witnessed females that did things, and then they would get in, like, they were all high and mighty, like they don't do it themselves. And I thought that was horrible. Like, I can understand that, but it's just messed up. Like, I'm really going to, let me go back to you can't stand people that do. I got love for you, GMan. That's real messed up. That's like, but it's whatever. You know, like, that's crazy. But I did see it coming. I did see it coming, because whenever I form a relationship with, like, a YouTuber, they always end up turning on me. It always ends up being something. You know what I mean? Like, I thought we could agree to disagree. I didn't know you couldn't stand me because I felt a certain, you know, that's, oh well, I mean, I guess that's what it is. Let me continue the video. I ain't mad at you. Where is it at? Okay. He said, "Have you ever heard of?" He said, "Have you ever heard of credit loans, bank friends, rich friends, and stuff that you can lean on?" I just, I just broke that down. You'll see what I said. But as far as like the credit loans, some people can't get those, and sometimes, like your options, like I said, they don't work for everyone. You know what I mean? So, and then he goes on to say that what you don't have, like if your family isn't together, what have you been doing your life or whatever, that you don't have a circle. It's not about what you've been. It's like what you won't really put up with too, because it's like I don't deal with a lot of people because I'm not gonna put up with their crap. I'm not going to, And then sometimes family structures are not strong, just as I was explaining earlier. Sometimes, so it's like it's so many different reasons. Not everyone has someone. I guess that's why you can see like homeless people on the street. You're like wondering like why don't they have some place to stay? Like let's erase the ones that are rich and just want to be on the street because they're crazy. Let's erase the ones that are like doing like did a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but the ones that really didn't have anything and end up on the streets. Like I'm sure they wish they had someone that they could call and depend on, but that's just not always the case. And I hope you understand that. But let me continue. I'm really glad you have family. That's awesome. But not everyone does. Like seriously. I'm hungry as a mother freaker. My body's starting to woo. There's no excuse to show your good. There's no excuse for a lot of people to do things they do. There's no excuse to sell drugs. No excuse to kill people. There's no excuse to do all these things that doctors, lawyers, everybody does. Like let's just everybody's doing some crap, freaked up, messed up stuff. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people, most people, the majority of the world is doing it, and there's no excuse for it. But people still do it, and that's the problem. Like we got to get to a resolution of the problem instead of just getting up here and what do we do is the thing. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like if it's your problem, I see the problem that you have, and I see that you're angry, and you have every right to be if that's how you feel. But now we need a resolution. Like, what do you do from here? That's what I'm saying. Like people, like the family structure needs to start at home with the family structure and every like it. We have so much. We have so much further to go, like as people. Period. Like even forgetting this, like the reasons. Let's look at the reasons behind why someone feels like they have to do this. It's just it's so horrible. Like it's really horrible. But let me continue. Well, right, she didn't have to do it, but she did it because she felt she had to do it because she didn't want to be homeless or really really messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like people have their reasons. They don't have to. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. We all know that. But it's like you have to choose wisely. It's like, do you make this choice knowing that it can make your situation better, or do you just ignore it, let your situation get worse because your pride is in the way, or because of this, because of that, or whatever? Like not supporting that. Like there, are whatever options that you may have, because you weigh. A smart person weighs all of their options first. Like that should be like a last resort thing, and it shouldn't have to come to that, but sometimes it does. That it's just horrible. Like it's horrible that it even has to come to that sometimes. But let me continue. It's encouraged by men and women. Yeah, I think it should stop too, but it got to make steps. Like take steps to stop it. And a lot of people don't care about image. I think it's good that you called it out. Just like I'm calling out the fact that you said that you can't stand me, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get mad at you and get up here and curse and rant and rave because for what? What is that gonna solve? What would that really resolve between us? You know what I'm saying? Like if I get up here, oh, I'm so angry at GMan because he said that he hates that I stick up for whores. Okay, like okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you feel, and I agree to disagree with you there. But it's whatever. Let me continue. He said then people came out the woodworks talking about they could have helped the person or whatever like that. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? You know what I hope? Like right now, I paused it at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. You know what I hope? I really hope. I heard that she didn't. I heard that she deleted her page and everything. I really, really hope that she doesn't hurt herself. I really hope that she didn't. That she doesn't kill herself or didn't already because of the all of the negative responses that she was getting for her heart, on her hard time. She's already going through hard times, then getting negative responses on top. You know how things can push people over the edge when it's too much. It's just too much. She tried to come out and talk about it and come clean with it and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This, that. Which a lot of people understand you're upset because she was sitting here. She's supposed to be a part of that group. And which I'm not affiliated with any. Let's get that straight. She was supposed to be a part of that group. So it's like they felt hurt. They felt hurt because they let her in. They felt like she was a traitor. Like she just totally disrespected them, which I understand. But it's all in the way you handle that. Like, if you really love each other, don't you want to help each other? Why didn't some of these people that were so close to her and so caught in school, hey, what's going on, man? Let's talk about this. Before you have to do anything else, or let's talk. Let's try to help. Then, people. I'm sure people saw the signs that she needed help. Some people are and then let's get back on the pride thing. Some people are too prideful to ask for help. Just like me, I ain't too prideful to ask for anything, and everybody knows that. I'll get on YouTube and know if I need some day going help. You know what I'm saying? Even though the help that you can get on here is a lot of times negative help, but it's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Like, being so prideful is also an issue. Like, don't be too prideful to ask. Like, that's always my first option. If I don't have something and I need it or whatever else and I can't get it, I ask my family first. I ask my family, friends, YouTube, whatever, first before I have to make a drastic decision. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, but it's just really messed up because I feel like I just feel real bad for her because it's like I hope she doesn't hurt herself and I hope she hasn't and I hope she can recover from this because obviously she was shamed. Obviously she was shamed. See, some people are stronger. I'm a little stronger than that. Some people are, weak and it's like once something is out, she was embarrassed. She just felt like she should put her head in the dirt and people are people. I feel like this. I just when someone comes at me, I look at them. Like, it's never, you're going to make me feel bad. And this is something that a lot of women need to get to inside of themselves. Like, you're not going to make me feel bad for something that you do or you do worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know the details of your life because none of us are perfect. Like, we can get up here and act all holy and act like we know everything and we're the best and we're so perfect. But none of us are. And that's the truth. We are flawed. We have flaws. All of us that we need to work on and resolve. And it starts with ourselves. Like, we need to look in the mirror first and take care of our issues first before we start casting stones. Like, a lot of people just casting them stones. And I hope that y'all don't have it on your hearts when she hurts herself or kills herself or something like that because maybe she's not very very strong mentally. But let me continue. It's almost over. I'm sick and tired of it too, of the excuses and everything. Just it is what it is. Okay, gotta stop here. Okay, this is pretty much over. Okay, he said he's not tired of black women of themselves. He's tired of their actions. I'm not only tired of the black women's actions, boo boo. G-man, I'm tired of the black men's actions as well. Let's not keep focus on the women like, oh, it's only the women. Oh, just the women. People always want to point the finger at the women. Women. What are these men doing? First of all, these men are supporting it. These men are encouraging it. You know what I mean? So that needs to stop as well, just like you said earlier. So let's just focus like not just on one section, on like all us as a whole, like, and not just black women, white women, everyone as a whole. Like, we all have issues. We all have issues. That's all I'm gonna leave that as. And G-Man on live forever on it. Wait a minute. Yeah, G-Man on live forever on it. I guess I'm done. Um, Sad that I had to lose a buddy. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you guys later.